congratulations on everything, man. I love this record and Industry Baby. I gotta ask you, why did you choose out of everybody and anybody? And don't get me wrong, I love this guy from day dot. I've thought he's had something special. But why did you choose Jack Harlow to share this one moment where you get to take the industry by the throat?
I feel like Jack Harlow. I love Jack Harlow. I feel like he's one of those people that I can see like truly appreciating what they are creating and where they want to go. You know, like I love people that are like have these aspirations for a much bigger place than where they already are. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like very much kind of in a situation right now where I feel like I was at a point where
a little
like
on the outside, bit of an outlier, whilst he's also having success. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, you know, like he's already had like a huge moment. And, more lie ahead. And I just want to like help give him that boost, hope. That's what I'm hoping this is for him.
How long did it take you to figure out that being an outlier was where you wanted to be, not where everybody wanted you to be?
I feel like I didn't really grasp that until last year and this year, Because, at first I just very much wanted to like, be...
Want to fit in?
Included, like, be with my peers. Like how... Travis Scott and Young Thug and Gunna, like they're all like always on each other's albums and futures and whatnot. But it's just like, I'm in my own place for my own reason.
Yeah.
And, that gives me more room to step out of my comfort zone.
Is there a line on the song, because there's a few that jump out to me, but is there a line on the song that you're really proud of, or that when you wrote it or when you rapped it, you were like, man, I can't wait for everyone to hear this one in the context?
When I was like, I don't I'm queer.
I love that song. Is crazy. That lyric is crazy because it's just like, and this is a genuine question, has anyone outright come out in a verse whilst ripping the mic like that? I'm really trying to think about it.
I don't think quite yet. And I feel like that was important because I already knew this song was going to be very much a rap heavy song, very much urban while still being pop,
Yeah.
And I felt like I know who's going to listen to this. So let me make sure I'm doubling down because a lot of people, have been saying, oh, well, I like his music, but he's sus sometimes. But it's like, no, like this is me.
Well, I feel like you've always been yourself, but now you're unapologetically yourself. 100.
I'm not really trying to make sure any audience that's listening to my music is comfortable. I am going to do me, and I hope they love it.
And watching you now kind of grow as an artist, but also as a human, in the way that you present your art is fascinating to me. Like, I love the way it sounds and it makes me feel, but then I love the way that you lovingly present it. You don't just release music, you make it an event, you present it like it has to be a moment. Is that a separate thought process to you, or are you conjuring that up as you're making the song?
It's always something after like the song gets made. I've like sat with it for a minute because I want to make every song, every drop in my career like feel like a moment, as you just said. Like, because I feel like there's so much more to just a song or just an album or just a music video. Like you can create a world, you can create a moment in time, you can do something that you haven't done before each time, and I feel like that's amazing.
I gotta ask you, because I feel I can now. I feel you trust me. I gotta ask you, SNL. Was that an accident, bro? Was it legit an accident? Did it catch you off guard?
I promise on my entire life.
Because I don't judge you either way. Because I'm like, damn, man, some of the greats of all time have manifested these moments. That's all part of show business, all part of entertainment. Why does everything have to be realistic? So that's why I wanted to ask you.
I conjure up a lot of things. I do a lot of things, and a lot of things on purpose. That was completely unexpected. That caught me off guard.
Like when you're on stage on Saturday Night Live, which is a banner moment. This is marquee. This is millions of people. This is a lifelong dream. And then your pants split in the area that's going to get the most complaints. And so you're thinking like, okay. Like, you got to think on the spot. I mean, fractions of a second, right?
Immediately as that happened, I was like, oh my God, this thing is happening to me that has happened to so many other artists. But it's like also I'm praying my asses and like on television already. Like just out there, whatever.
Your ass is probably okay. But the area that's split, that's going to get some people on the phone and on email. Like, you know that.
Yeah, it could have been much worse. I really just wanted to make sure I kept going. Like I stuck to it and like didn't leave the stage or anything.
Yeah.
And, thankfully everything worked out for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how's things going in preparation for the next full chapter, bro? For the next full length album? I mean, this music is once again giving us zero indication about what this body of work is going to sound like as a complete picture, which I love. So where are we at?
I'm pretty much finished with the album, but secretly, I as we were just talking about like moments and whatnot, I pushed the album back from where I was originally going to drop it because of that fact that I want to give these singles some more time to breathe before I like drop music videos for songs that are already been out for a long time or whatnot. But yeah, I'm really in a great space. I'm in a happy place. I'm in a super creative place. Really just going with the flow, making the best out of any situation that's thrown at me right now.
Did you direct the video for Industry Baby?
Yes, co-directed. More of like co-directed.
But how do you follow Montero? Did you go in the opposite direction and just keep it kind of loose and fun?
I went to a place, probably the last place people expected me to go for my next music video. And it's really insane. It's really insane. It's really fun. And people are going to love it. Yeah. It's perfect.
It's a trade, man. It's a trade for sure. And I guess now I think about all the list of firsts that you're achieving and the boundaries that you're bursting through and the perceptions that you're changing and the challenges you're taking on. I love you, man. I love what you represent right now. I think what you're doing is super important. And I don't think it's ever at the sacrifice of the music. I never feel like you're making a statement, not a song. I thrash your shit. But then I'm also really super, super stoked with the fact that you seem to like, you've got your lane now. No one can tell you to stop.
No one can tell me to stop. No one ever could. I'm really just blessed to even be in a position to be able to be doing what I'm doing right now. And I'm happy that, I pushed myself to be okay with doing what I'm doing.